Did you see how fast I just died? I'm back. Husky gang, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to talk about whether you should or should not pre-order Black Ops 7. Pre-order, not buy. The buy video will come after the open beta. I'm going to show you my favorite TANTO Class Setup. For those of you who still play Black Ops shits, I drop a nice 70 piece for you. I'll show you the class setup and everything. So if that's what you're looking for, then keep watching. Feel free to skip to any chapters in the video. I will be putting up the chapter markers so that you can see. Definitely like, subscribe, and comment down below if you will be pre-ordering, if you like the TANTO Class Setup, or anything else that you want to see from me in the future. I'm also going to give a suggestion, which I will also mark with a chapter. In that, I will suggest what I think you should do regarding whether you should pre-order this game or not. Enjoy the video.
Okay, action. If you're trying to get it, ain't no living in the past tense. Came late to the party, but I'm in the
Let's talk about COD Next first. Their biggest marketing ploy, I think. It's better than their commercials, anything, because everybody watches a YouTube gamer. Everybody has at least one YouTuber that they watch, and when they see the gameplay, they're like, oh, well, damn, if it looks that good, then I'm gonna get it. So just be aware of that, because you have to remember, everybody at the COD Next event, don't hate them, even if they are being fake, whatever you think it is. Like, their job is Call of Duty. So when you watch them, they're going to be excited. Imagine if every single year your employer or one of the biggest parts of what's keeping you employed brings out something new with new features, new colors, new guns, or whatever it is, new toys to play with, basically, for you to do your job for the next fiscal year. Like, of course they're gonna be excited. If I was getting paid to play Call of Duty, I'd be excited. If I was getting paid to go fly somewhere to an event, even if the game is shit, even if the game is garbage, eureka dot, even if the game is terrible, I would still be happy because my job is flying me somewhere so I could sit down with a bunch of other people who like to do exactly what I do, chill out, hang out, play, and have fun. That's why these YouTubers seem so excited about it. It's their job. But if this isn't your job, I implore you to think about it. Yes, I said implore, $1,000 word. I implore you to think about it. That's all. I'm not going to tell you whether you should or shouldn't pre-order or buy. The buy video will be later, but just think about it. Are you getting paid to play Call of Duty? Is this your job? Are you a content creator? If so, that should help you answer your question. If not, well, then really think about it, because the changes that are being made, which are positive, and we'll talk about that in a sec, but overall, the changes that are being made don't really benefit you if you're not actually earning something from this game. So let's talk about those changes. I'm not going to go through all of them, but since Battlefield 6 was such a hit with their beta, I played it. I might even make a video on that, or just like a Call of Duty versus. But overall, since Battlefield 6 came out with that beta and it was so good, Call of Duty has been acting brand new. There's no other way to phrase it. They're just acting brand new. Why? Because the sales are down. We're all fed up. Like, we're all fed up. Casual players like me are fed up. And that's because the game has become unplayable, especially if you're a multiplayer fan. I'm not the biggest Warzone fan, and maybe it'll grow on me as I keep playing it, but until I can enjoy the multiplayer, I don't think I can bring myself to enjoy the Warzone. That's just how I think. Anyways, multiplayer was here first. Like, we should start living by that motto. Anyways, they've done things most recently, like getting rid of tactical sprint in the multiplayer. I think that's a good thing. I do think tactical sprint caused a lot of detriment to the gameplay, the flow of your play. It was very detrimental. Like, you have this huge delay between sprinting and up in your stick to shoot at somebody. Like, it's just making the game unenjoyable. So good, you take it out and you bring it back as a perk that somebody can use. That's a good idea. You also reduce visual recoil. Okay, yes, I do like to see when I'm shooting my gun in a video game that's not supposed to be real. That seems like a good change. But again, let's really think about this. Are we thinking about this? Let's think about this. Why weren't these things already done? We've been playing this game for years. Why did the visual recoil get so bad? Why did we add tactical sprint to begin with? These are the questions that you should be asking. And so it leads to, I don't know if you've heard of Nero Cinema. I watch his videos sometimes too. I watch a lot of other YouTubers as well. But Nero Cinema alluded to a point which I think is really good. They're creating problems with this game so that the next year when they bring out the next game, they can sell you the solution and say, hey, we fixed this issue with the game. But if you look at the game 10 years ago, that was never an issue. So you created your own problem and now you're trying to sell us the solution. But I'm not Nero Cinema, so I'm not going to take any more of his video, but that's what he talks about. You should go check that out. I do think he's right 100%, and that's why I think this is complete BS. I'm trying not to swear. I'm trying not to swear as much. I know I already swore in this video. I'm trying not to swear as much. Let's give an example of like one other major thing that they did to create a problem and then sold us the solution. And it wasn't that many years ago. Modern Warfare 2. They completely nerfed a movement and they took away our ability to slide cancel. Slide canceling turned out to be one of the best mistakes they had ever made. So they actually had a problem with their game. Slide canceling started off as a glitch, I believe, but it turned out to be one of the best things a part of the Call of Duty experience. But then in Modern Warfare 2, they took it away. Why would you take it away if your entire player base liked it? Like, okay, I can't speak for everybody, but I would say 90% of the player base liked slide canceling. Why did you take it away? You took it away, you made your sales for Modern Warfare 2, turned out to be one of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played. That was a massive headache, migraine, aneurysm, whatever kind of headache it is. Then for Modern Warfare 3, you bring it back. And then, oh, I'm shaking the camera because I'm cheesed about it. I'm getting a little passionate. I feel like Draymond. Why would you take it away and bring it back and then tell us, oh, we're bringing it back, so you should buy the next game? This is exactly what Nero Cinema is alluding to. So just really think about it. If you are not a content creator, if you're not someone who plays this game, I'm not telling you you shouldn't. I'm just telling you to think about it. And you really should. You should really think about it. Fear of missing out is a big thing. Like people are like, oh man, like, the beta's out right now. I want to play it, but the only way I can play it is if I pre-order. I mean, you could wait till the open beta, but that's one weekend after. Oh man, a whole 7 days. And I'm not being sarcastic when I say a whole 7 days. For someone who actually enjoys gaming, for someone who actually enjoys Call of Duty specifically, or used to enjoy Call of Duty specifically, they are going to have that fear of missing out when that beta comes out 2 days or 3 days after the COD Next event, which all the content creators are going to be like, that game is sick, we should get it. You should get it right now. Even if you have no guap, go to the bank, take out a loan and buy the game so you can play it and be unhappy in January. Nah, it's a legit fear. Like even me, I've been on the fence of whether I should pre-order this game or not. Then there's the dilemma of which version. The Vault edition, the quote unquote best version, that doesn't actually give you anything. I'm still waiting for the Vault. Where's the Vault? I would like to see an animation, an actual graphic, a scene where I actually open a vault door and walk in and there's some special golden gun that they give us every year. I'd like to see that. I'm still waiting for the Mark II vault to be filled up from Modern Warfare 2. So these are the things that I'm talking about. But again, it doesn't mean you shouldn't pre-order it. There's still reasons if you're not a content creator. Don't make fear of missing out be one of them. If you are considering pre-ordering this game, it should be because you are truly a Call of Duty fan, and regardless of how bad the game gets, you still want to play it. Now, let's get into my suggestion. My suggestion to you, if you are not a content creator, even if you are a fan, like a super fan of this game, like me and many others, I would wait. Unless you are creating content, I would wait to pre-order this game until after you play the open beta. That is my suggestion. This is not what you should do. This is my suggestion. I will most likely pre-order the game because I am going to make content on the beta weekend, the first beta weekend. And then I will also make content via the open beta weekend. Now, one more thing I want you to think about. The beta is a lie. The beta most of the time is a lie. And here's what I mean by that. They add the movement, they add the guns, they make it seem super fun, super sick. They even lessen the skill-based matchmaking. So you'll go in there to this beta or the open beta, whichever one you decide to start with, and you will have so much fun because there is going to be very few sweaty lobbies. There's going to be a lot of time for you to enjoy the mechanics, for you to work on your craft and play the game in the style that you want. There's going to be the ability for you to try multiple guns, the ones that they give you during the beta, and have fun with each of them, not just have to stick with one meta gun. These are all things that characterize the game in a way that makes it seem extremely enjoyable. And the content creators are going to show you that as well. The content creators are going to be giving you that as well. But really think about it. And this is what I've been challenging you to do from the beginning of this video. Just use what's between your two ears. What's inside of this skull of yours. Just use that and actually think about it. If you are not creating content for this game, the beta will be probably the most fun you have playing it. The beta, because the beta encourages you to buy the game. Once you're on board, once you've been walled, once you've been finessed out of that guap, once you've been fooled, let's just keep it simple and say fooled, because you might not know what kowald means. That's Toronto slang. Once you've been fooled into buying this game and they've made enough money to fill their books and to present to their board members that they've had another successful year, all of it's going to go to hell again. So again, my suggestion, if you do not create content for this game, you should not pre-order. You should wait for the open beta weekend. Unless Call of Duty makes an official announcement saying we are removing skill-based matchmaking, I'm most likely going to tell you that you shouldn't buy this game, because all it does is lead to highs of happiness, and then, you know, that happiness comes for a little bit, gets you kind of addicted to it, and then skill-based matchmaking kicks in, and then you're just like pretty much always at a low, feeling angry, feeling cheese, breaking your controller, which is costing you money, spending extra time on this game to grind camos because you don't actually enjoy the gameplay, so you're looking for something else to achieve, which is costing you time, and costing you that time is costing you money. Start thinking about your time as money. That's what I do. Don't waste my time, because you're wasting my money. Simple as that. Anyways, let's get into this class setup for the Tanto. I don't want this video to be too long, so if you saw that it was a little bit choppy, it's because I chopped it up in between. But anyways, let's get into that Tanto class setup. This gun slaps. This gun be spanking people. Under the muzzle, I got the suppressor. I don't want to be on the map. Under the barrel, I got the reinforced barrel. That gives me bullet velocity and damage range. It's a submachine gun, so hitting a bit further is good with the damage range, and the bullet velocity makes the bullets get to the target faster. So that's good because the Tanto does shoot a bit slower, and it does feel like the gun has a bit of drop off. Under the underbarrel, I got the vertical foregrip, which stops horizontal recoil, mitigate that. Then under the magazine, I got the flip mag, faster reloading. Again, you get punished in this game for reloading. And last but not least, under the firing mods, I got the rapid fire. Again, this gun does shoot a little bit slower. You just have to learn how to control the recoil yourself, and honestly, that's you'll see the benefits of it once you learn how to control the recoil pattern. The gun is unstoppable at times. For the rest of the class, stim shot, semtex, again, those are pretty overpowered. They explode like half a second after they land. It's crazy. The assault pack. Then for the perks, we got the flak jacket because I don't want to get blown up. The dispatcher, which helps with I believe non-lethal kill streaks. For the last one, bankroll, which gives you points towards all of your streaks. And then of course, I have perk greed on, which then allows me to use one more perk, and I use ninja because I don't want to be heard. Anyways, if you like the class setup, if you like the video, if you agree with anything I said, disagree, feel free to comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Nice like is good. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next coming days for some Battlefield 6 compared to Call of Duty talk, and maybe even should you buy or not buy Black Ops 7. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Peace easy. Oh yeah, and don't forget to keep it thuggin'.
Fresh fit, fitted on my hot end. Whole team all up in the field like a tight end. This is for my ladies in my right hand, working all day, getting paid when the night ends. Fresh fit, fitted on my hot end. Whole team all up in the field like a tight end. This is for my ladies in my right hand, working all day, then we pose for the nice lens. Seat up, tell them pull a beat up. Turn a cold summer to a heat up. Always been humble, but the most high got me coming all up on my shell like Adidas.